Well, I'll tell you what, I thought we were just going to hear from the Indy Club, but we've got 3-on-3 in the ring right now. We got a referee in the ring. I say we ring a bell and let's do this thing right now at Pulse Anniversary 3. We've got Indy Club members. We've got Lux Tesla. We've got Kirok. We've got Brian Jacobs. Across the ring, the Pulse alumni, Drake Edwards, current Extreme Champion. We have got the Diamond of the Business, Austin Knight. We've got the United States Champion, Knight. And what a match this can be right here today at Pulse Anniversary 3. Referee in charge of the action is the man with the hammer himself, Vinny Rossini. So it looks like Brian Jacobs is going to start off first for the Indy Club. Drake Edwards is going to start off first for the Pulse alumni. I didn't actually hear a bell, but referee Vinny said, boys, you can fight now. So here we go. Pulse Anniversary 3 now officially underway. Drake Edwards starting off for the Pulse alumni against the young Brian Jacobs, the newest member of the Indy Club. Of course, Lux Tesla over there, he's fairly new to the Indy Club himself. Of course, Kirok, one of the original members. Now here we go right into a tie-up here. Collar and elbow from Drake Edwards and Brian Jacobs. They're right in the center of the ring. Vinny Rossini, the referee in charge of the action. Keeping a close eye on things here as we get underway with Pulse Anniversary 3. Overhead wrist lock right there from Drake. Great crowd in attendance here today, as we expected nothing less. Certainly appreciate each and every one of you who came out here to see us today on this most special days for Pulse. 3 years of bringing you the most exciting new action on the wrestling grid. Look at this. Drake is just torquing on the arm of Brian Jacobs here, trying to yank that thing right out of the socket. Drake Edwards has been in this business a long time, knows every trick in the book there is. Now talking a little trash to the newest member of the Indy Club, asking how does that arm feel? Don't imagine it feels pretty good. And look at that arm wrench hook kick right there from Drake Edwards. That puts Brian Jacobs right on his keister. Drake making a statement right here in the opening minutes of this match. Indy Club versus the Pulse alumni. Kirok, Lux Tesla, and Brian Jacobs of the Indy Club taking on the Pulse alumni in the form of Drake Edwards, the Architect of Annihilation, Knight, and the Diamond of the Business, Austin Knight. So right now, Drake Edwards in the ring with Brian Jacobs going for a pickup here. Drake has still yet to remove his ring jacket. Maybe in addition to making a wrestling statement, he'll make a fashion statement as well. Going right for that pickup here. This is the opening contest here today on Pulse Anniversary 3. Well, it's only cool because you're here, Vinny. Oh, look at this. He went for a pickup there, and Brian Jacobs comes right back, counters with a jawbreaker, just completely jacks the jaw of Drake Edwards. Good move there from the newest member of the Indy Club, Brian Jacobs. Meanwhile, keeping an eye on the action outside the ring as Big Kirok and Lux Tesla, all representing the Indie Club, Madison McCarthy out on the arena floor, as Brian Jacobs has just pulled a surprise counter here and completely derailed the momentum of Drake Edwards. Going right back to it again, a second time with the jawbreaker on Drake Edwards, the current WWE Extreme Champion. Look at Kirok pacing on that ring apron. You know he wants into this. He wants to dish out some punishment in the worst way. Of course, Brian Jacobs, the newest member of the Indie Club, keeping the pressure on Drake Edwards here. How big a feather in the cap would that be for a young man like Brian Jacobs here if he could upset Drake Edwards in his opening contest on Pulse Anniversary 3? That would be huge for him and his career. The action continues here at Pulse Anniversary 3. We've got Indie Club versus the Pulse Alumni. We've got, oh, look at this. Here's a whip into the corner. That's not where Drake Edwards wants to be. He is trapped in the corner over there with Kirok and Lux. Here's the Indie Club are going to execute the sound tag team strategy of cutting the ring in half. Of course, that's exactly what you want to do in a tag team match. Keep the guy in your own corner, tag in and out quickly. Always keep a fresh man in the ring, and then you can just punish him till the cows come home. And look at Lux Tesla just working on Drake Edwards over there in the corner. Imagine if Vinny takes his sunglasses off, he might actually see it. Well, look at Brian Jacobs charging right in there. Going right in there with the charge in. Opening contest today at Pulse Anniversary 3. So much more to come. That 6-man championship scramble is going to be huge. As is the other matches we're going to see as well. Drake trying to escape out of the corner there. Brian Jacobs went for something big there. Drake was able to roll right underneath it. He's halfway there. He's trying to get over to the corner to make a tag and get Knight in the match. And there's a tag right there. Knight is now the legal man. It is Knight who's going to represent the Pulse alumni. And Brian Jacobs just made a tag as well. It's going to be Kirok's turn to get him into the fray here. Drake took quite a pounding from the Indie Club members during his time spent in that corner over there. Still to come today, in addition to the 6-man championship scramble, it will be Team Ultras. Quinn Hilton taking on the Japanese sensation Yuka Tama. That is going to be fun to watch, as well as Victor Kessel and Michael Bourne hooking it up once more time here today on Pulse Anniversary 3. Now it's Austin Knight who's in diamond in the business. He holds a contract that allows him to challenge for Knight's United States Championship at any point in time where he sees fit. And knowing Austin, he is not going to be in any hurry to do that. Austin Knight likes to play the long game. He doesn't rush in. Doesn't make mistakes. No, you like him or not, that's just the truth. He does not make mistakes. Right now, he is looking into the eyes of a much larger Kirok at the Indy Club. Finally, Drake Edwards is back up in the corner. He's back up on his feet. He seems to be doing okay. He's a little winded. I mean, he took quite a beating over there in the corner, courtesy of the Indy Club. The action continues in this opening match. It is the big Kirok facing the diamond of the business, Austin Knight. Looking out at the great crowd here in attendance, I see many other former, we'll call them Pulse alumni as well. We'll be sure to highlight them for you in between matches here. Austin Knight now going to work on the big Kirok of the Indy Club. Here comes Austin off the ropes. Looks like he's having some words with some of the Pulse Universe members over there. Did he just tag out? It looked like it. So now it's Knight in the ring, the current reigning United States champion, going to be in there with the big Kirok of the Indy Club. Now this is an interesting face-off right here. I don't believe these two have ever been in the same ring before. We check out this confrontation right here between the very, very large Kirok representing the Indy Club and the current United States champion, the Architect of Annihilation, Knight. Well, we have got some people in attendance here today. This is just absolutely incredible. Looking at all these people, this great crowd. Thanks to each and every one of you who showed up today for this great showing. Pulse Anniversary 3. Knight and Kirok just appear to be staring at each other, neither in too much of a hurry to potentially rush in there and make a mistake, maybe. Neither of them wants to do that on a stage such as this. There's Lux over there pacing up and down the ring apron. Madison McCarthy keeping an eye on things outside on the floor. And now Knight going to work on the big Kirok, taking a couple of quick shots at him. There's a chop right there. Kirok fires back. It's a pretty large guy that Knight is trying to deal with in the ring right now. A guy that big, it's kind of difficult to do something with him. It is the Pulse alumni, Drake Edwards, Knight, and Austin Knight, taking on the Indie Club members, Kirok, Brian Jacobs, and Lux Tesla. Madison McCarthy is out on the floor. And another chop there from Kirok right across the chest in the throat area of Knight. So the feeling out process here continues between Kirok and the current United States champion, Knight. And now Knight firing right back with a nice forearm right to the chest of Kirok. That backs the big guy up but doesn't take him off his feet. Straight right to the gut of Kirok. That one puts Knight, or not Knight, but Kirok rather, down to one knee. I guarantee you, he felt that one. He's heading back to his own corner. Maybe going to make a tag here. Get either Brian Jacobs or Lux Tesla into the match. We're in our opening contest today at Pulse Anniversary 3. We still have a lot of action coming your way. Six-man championship scramble. There's a tag right there. Lux Tesla, now the legal man for the Indie Club. He's going to face off against the United States champion, Knight. Now this is an interesting confrontation right here. These two are a little more evenly matched. Of course, if you take a look at what's happening in the corner of the Pulse alumni, you got Knight staring right in the face of Austin Knight. Certainly no love lost between those two whatsoever. And right from behind strikes Lux Tesla, propelling Knight right into Austin, knocking Austin down off the apron down to the floor. Now it's Lux going for the foot, dragging the leg of the Architect of Annihilation. What is he doing? Is he going outside? The action continues here. This is our opening contest still on Pulse Anniversary 3. Indie Club versus the Pulse alumni. Looking out at this great crowd, I see more Pulse alumni members. We'll be sure to recognize them before the night is over with here. Lux Tesla in the ring right now with the Architect of Annihilation. Struck from behind. Knight didn't even see it coming, but propelled Knight into Austin Knight, knocking Austin off the apron down to the floor. Look at Big Kirok over there nodding his approval. He's liking what he's seeing right now out of Lux Tesla, his fellow Indie Club member. Of course, Brian Jacobs, the newest member, we saw him make his Pulse debut just 1 week ago today. Now here goes Lux again, going right for that leg of the Architect of Annihilation. What does he plan to do with it? Dragging Knight right back to the center of the ring. Maybe dragging Knight all the way back to the Indie Club's corner, which would be a good thing for Lux to do. Lux has that left leg of the United States champion. Excuse me. And now it appears they've got Knight trapped in the Indy Club's corner. This is not where Knight wants to be. Now it's Lux going for the pickup in the corner. Kirok is right there. Brian Jacobs is right there. Madison McCarthy, of course, still down on the floor, shouting her encouragement. Opening match continues. Pulse Anniversary 3. 3 years we've been giving you the newest and best wrestling action on the grid. 3 years of bringing you tomorrow's VWE superstars today. That's what today is all about right here at Pulse Anniversary 3. Meanwhile, Knight is still trapped in the corner with the Indy Club members. Kirok on the outside, Brian Jacobs on the outside, Lux Tesla, the legal man inside the ring, referee in charge of the actions, Vinny Rossini, Madison McCarthy of the Indy Club still out on the ringside floor. She's been having words back and forth with Pulse wrestler June Gloom. You know, that's a match that's going to happen here in the very near future. And because I just happen to be the general manager of Pulse, I can make that happen, and I think I'm going to. Well, Knight just caught Lux with a huge shot right there, rung the bell of Lux Tesla. Now he's looking right in the face of Brian Jacobs and Kirok. Look at that big rolling elbow right there against the big Kirok, knocking Brian Jacobs down to the floor. You might have to hit Kirok 2 or 3 more times to get that big guy off the apron. But I tell you what, he got all of Lux Tesla there. And Brian Jacobs got clocked for his money's worth as well. He is fighting to get up on his feet. He's out there on the floor. He's out there with Madison. And look at Knight here with the vertical spear. Oh, there it is, cross-legged Michinoku driver right there from the United States champion. Spectacular effort right there from the United States champion, Knight.
What the elf?
Knight is trying to fight to get back to his own corner, make a tag, get Drake or get Austin back in the match. He just hit. Did I see that correctly? Did Austin just hit Drake with the cane? Are you kidding me? Drake Edwards has been taken out by his own partner. Now Kirok is trying to intercept Knight before he makes his way over to the corner. He's right in the face of Austin. Austin still has that cane in his right hand. And now he's reaching out for a tag. Looks like he's reaching out trying to make the tag for Knight. Still got that cane in his right hand. I don't have a good feeling about this at all. Of course, Kirok is right there. Austin has already taken out Drake Edwards with the cane right upside the head. And Knight is getting closer and closer to being able to make that tag. Drake Edwards is trying to get back up to his feet. He just got waylaid. And Austin just cracked Knight upside the head with the cane right into Kirok, who was waiting right from behind, lifts him up onto his shoulders. Look at this. Now, Brian Jacobs and Lux Tesla both perched up on the top rope while Knight is up on the shoulders of Kirok. Triple team effort here on behalf of the Indy Club. Boy, Drake is completely out of it. He is holding that head of his after getting whacked by the cane from Austin Knight, who has apparently turned his, no, there's no apparently about it. There's no apparently about it. He has turned his back on his partners here today. And now, look at this. Knight up on the big shoulders of Kirok with Lux and Brian Jacobs perched on the top rope, getting set to fly. And here it comes, folks. Double missile dropkick heading the way of the Architect of Annihilation. And there it is right there. Double missile drop kick right there from both Brian Jacobs and Lux Tesla. You've got to be kidding me. Austin Knight turning his own back on his partners here in this match today at Pulse Anniversary 3. And then striking Knight with the cane, which allowed him to be grabbed by Kirok, placed up onto the shoulders, and then eating that double missile drop kick right there. That puts Knight right down. Of course, Madison McCarthy very pleased with what she's seeing in this match. Kirok going for the pickup here against Knight. What a triple team maneuver that we just saw executed by the Indy Club. The dazed and confused Knight picked up by Kirok, placed on the shoulders. Brian Jacobs and Lux Tesla both perched up on the top rope, executing a double missile dropkick to the current United States champion. And now it's Kirok going for a cover count of 1, count of 2, and 3. Well, you can thank the diamond of the business, Austin Knight, for that one, turning his back on both of his partners here. Your winners of the match are the Indy Club members, Kirok, Lux Tesla, and Brian Jacobs.